Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm JB Hoops, and today I'm doing my 2023 playoff predictions. So I'm going to be filling in my bracket. A lot of it's just going to be me going with my gut and basing my opinions over what I've watched over the course of the season. I don't have any stats or anything in front of me, so it's just really going with who I think's better and how I think the teams match up with each other. But that being said, let's just get right into it with the East. I'm going to go round by round. So with the Bucks versus the Heat, I have the Bucks winning that one in 5 games. Next up, we've got the 4th seeded Cavs versus the 5 seeded Knicks. I think this will be one of the better first round matchups. The Knicks looked really good this year. Jalen Brunson is a bucket. I don't think Randall will be as bad as he was in 2021, but the Cavs do have the best defense in the league, so I have them winning in 6. Next, we got the 76ers versus the Nets. I don't think many people even expected the Nets to make the playoffs, so them even making the playoffs given the season they've had, I think that's an achievement in itself. But that being said, I have the Sixers sweeping them, winning in 4 games. And now finally, for the East first round, we have the Celtics versus the Hawks. The Hawks team is just mid, that's about it. Celtics should get it done, probably around 5 games. Now on to the west side of the bracket, we got the Nuggets versus the Wolves. The playing game just wrapped up and I'm trying to get this video uploaded quick. But anyway, I have the Nuggets winning in 6. I think the Wolves have pretty good personnel to handle Jokic, so I think they might try and just limit other guys and just make Jokic do it all himself, but I don't really trust their half-court offense, so I have the Nuggets winning in 6. Now Suns vs Clippers, I think this would have been a great series with Paul George, but seeing as the Clippers probably won't have him, I have the Suns advancing in 5. Now we've got the 3-seeded Kings versus the 6-seeded Warriors. A lot of people are picking the Warriors to upset, using quotation marks and shit. But I think really the Warriors are probably the favorites. Their starting lineup is phenomenal. They have the experience, everything. But I've still got a feeling that the Kings are going to go crazy. This is their first time to the playoffs in like 16 years, I think. So I'm going with the Kings in 7 games. Now finally, we've got the Grizzlies versus the Lakers. This is another tough one that I think could go either way. The Lakers have been playing great basketball after the trade deadline. Their bench is actually really solid. AD's going to step it up. And playoff LeBron is still a thing even though he's pushing 40. So I have the Lakers upsetting in a 7-game series. I think losing Steven Adams and Brandon Clark will really hurt. I'm confident Jaren will step up. I'm not really sure about Ja, but I think AD is just going to be a problem. So I have the Lakers advancing in 7. Back over to the East, we've got the Bucks versus the Cavs. Now I think this could be a really interesting series. The Cavs are the best defense in basketball and are probably one of the best equipped teams to defend Giannis. Middleton's a big question mark for the Bucks. I'm not confident in Drew Holiday performing. Giannis is a monster, but I think with the Cavs' defensive game plan, their coaching, the guys they have, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are going to be great. And I'm really excited to see this if this happens to be a series. I just think the Cavs have the superior guard play. You cannot forget about Donovan Mitchell's playoff performances. He's a monster. So I have the Cavs beating the Bucks in 7 games. Now onto the other semi, we have the 76ers versus Celtics. I think this is going to be a tough series for both teams. Probably very low scoring, slow paced games. The Celtics will just double Embiid and Harden, force the other guys to make shots, and I'm not sure they'll be able to do that. But I also think the Celtics will really struggle in the half court as well. In saying that, I think Embiid is the MVP, the best player in the world. And after a few bad and injury-riddled playoff runs, I think Embiid finally gets it done. So I have the Sixers beating the Celtics in 7 games. Back out west, we have the 1-seeded Nuggets versus the 4-seeded Suns. I do not think this is a great matchup for the Nuggets, and I think the Suns are just way too good offensively, so I have the Suns winning in 6. And the Kings versus the Lakers, I think this is where experience comes in. But if the Kings can beat the Warriors, I really think they can go very far. But I think AD will just be too good for Sabonis. And the Kings really don't have anyone to match up with LeBron, so I have the Lakers winning in 6. Back out east, we got the Cavs versus the 76ers. This will be another really brutal series, but I think between Embiid and Harden, their bigs will be in foul trouble. And once Jared Allen or Evan Mobley go down, it'll be really difficult to stop Embiid. So I have the Sixers winning in 6 games. And joining them in the finals, I have the Suns. The Lakers had a very good run in this prediction. I'm just not sure I trust the Lakers to have enough offensive firepower, and they don't have the personnel to match up with the Suns scorers. The Lakers will no doubt put up a fight, but I have the Suns advancing in 6 games. Now onto the final matchup. Both teams got a ton to prove. You got KD, Chris Paul fighting for his first ring, and then Harden on the other side, who's also been very unlucky, and Embiid, who's been a top 2 MVP candidate for years now. So both teams have a ton to prove, but KD is just a killer. I think he'll win Finals MVP, and I have the Suns winning in 7 games. I'm not going to do this point shit. I don't really care. But anyway, that's all I got for my playoff predictions. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with, whatever. I'm not taking this too seriously. The Bucks will probably come out the East, but I just have a gut feeling the Cavs will upset them. But anyway, that's all I got. JB Hoops out.